Do I have everybody's attention now?
Coming at number 10, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, Obi-Wan grew from being a young Padawan to a wise old man, a character arc that is largely overshadowed by the arc of Anakin. He helped guide the two different Skywalkers on the paths of being Jedi. He wasn't perfect, but he's the backbone of the Star Wars saga, and oftentimes, it's moral conscious. People often forget how big of a role he actually played in the story, but he's definitely very important. Coming in at number 9, Chewbacca. Chewbacca is a fan favorite in ways that only R2-D2 can really know. Chewie never really speaks but expresses his emotion through his roar and growls. He's big, he's cuddly, great with all kinds of technologies, as well as a badass with a gun, making him an all-around awesome character. Sure, he might be looked at as a sidekick, but he's the sidekick to the coolest guy in the galaxy. He's the only other character that gets to fly the Millennium Falcon, which makes him much more than just your typical sidekick. When you think Star Wars, Chewbacca is definitely one of the characters that you think about. Coming in at number 8, R2-D2. Probably the most helpful character in the series, R2-D2 saves everyone a number of times. R2-D2 appears in every single film and is useful in every single one in some way. From small things like fixing the ship to breaking through high-tech doors, he is the equivalent of man's best friend. He saves our gangs of heroes in every single movie, and for that reason, along with being adorable, he's won the hearts of every Star Wars fan out there. Coming in at number 7, Rey. Rey has a connection to some very important characters in the Star Wars universe. Although she appears as just a scavenger, she is clearly much more important. She can handle herself in combat and is a positive female role model for the future of the franchise. She has skills with all kinds of weapons and is a badass pilot as well. Rey is the centerpiece of the franchise going forward and is definitely going to be a character that everybody's going to be talking about. Coming in at number 6, Kylo Ren. Now, Ren is a fan of the work that Darth Vader did many years ago. He is a dark warrior that is strong with the Force. He also commands the First Order missions and has a connection to some very important characters in the world, making him very intriguing. He is a layered character that is different than Vader, which helps us like him but hate him at the same time for the things that he has done and he will do. Kylo Ren is going to go down as one of the biggest bads in the Star Wars universe, and that's why he's up here on this list. Coming in at number 5, Yoda. Whether it was his lightsaber battle with Count Dooku in episode 2 or his wise training of Luke Skywalker in episode 5, Yoda was one of the strongest things about the entire series. Like a lot of good mentors, Yoda doesn't make things easy for his pupils, expecting them to figure out things on their own rather than spoon-feeding them the important life lessons. He had a warm father-son relationship with Luke Skywalker, and that added to the emotional arc and drive of the franchise going forward. Coming in at number 4, Princess Leia. Princess Leia was more than just a female character in the group of all males. Some might see her as just Luke's sister or Han's girlfriend, but she is much more critical to the story than you fail to realize. Every line of dialogue that she has is almost always an awesome one-liner. Her relationship with Han and Luke feels more like one of equals than one of overpowering by the men. She's one of the most important characters in the Star Wars saga as she provides the heart, the strategic smarts, and sets the entire franchise in motions. Did you forget about that? Without her, there is no franchise. Coming in at number 3, Luke Skywalker. Now, Luke is the hero of the galaxy and the great hope that many leaned on to find balance in the universe. He went from a simple farm boy to the savior of the universe throughout the trilogy. What adds to Luke being a strong anchor to the franchise is that even after he's mastered the Force, he still seems like one of us. The fact that he always seemed to be on the brink of turning dark even when he's saving the day adds to him as a character and helped us fall in love with him at the end. Coming in at number 2, Darth Vader. Darth Vader is a badass. There's no other way to put it. He's big, he's bad, and has a cool voice and is one of the most iconic things about the Star Wars saga. Everyone out there knows Darth Vader. He's also the center point of all 6 films, as they're pretty much the story of Anakin's rise and fall and then redemption. Darth Vader isn't just a compelling force of evil and one of cinema's most compelling villains. He's the tragic figure that's crying out to be saved throughout the entire saga, which makes him feel extra special. Coming in at number 1, Han Solo. Han Solo is a Western hero and a slick-talking rebel rolled into one. He is by far the coolest person in the Star Wars franchise. He's inspired so many characters in sci-fi going forward. You know that character that Chris Pratt plays in Guardians of the Galaxy? Yep, inspired by Han Solo. He is someone that even non-Star Wars fans love, and he'll forever be embodied in the film's franchise. Everyone out there respects Luke Skywalker, but everyone out there wants to be Han Solo. Everyone out there wants to be the coolest man in the room, and Han Solo is that cool man. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this top 10. Make sure you guys check out the other top 10 lists of the Star Wars Cinematic Universe. I have the top 20 up there somewhere. So if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you guys go check that out and give me a likes, a thumbs up. And as always, guys, if you guys have a different list in mind, make sure you guys comment below and let me know what your list is. I'm really intrigued to see what you think the best Star Wars characters are. As always, guys, hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.